All right, what up, congratulators? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Xavier Garcia, and this is the Ultimate Psychology channel. I'm creating awesome videos to cure all your life. So what's the topic of the moment, right? We got this global pandemic, unprecedented times, and a lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of people are just kicking back at home. And this is the time to really start evaluating our financial vehicles. And so I don't know where you're at in the process in your professional development. Either maybe you are an essential worker and you're going to work and you have a steady paycheck and it's no problem, and or maybe you're out of a job, or maybe you're just kicking back right now. But either way, our professions and our jobs are one of our primary vehicles in life for anything and everything. We get our money from it. We get satisfaction out of doing a job that we love to do, and it's hard to find a job that we love to do, right? A labor of love. It gives us a sense of identity. And of course, the income that we earn from it, it allows us to create and build a life with someone else. A lot of marriages end in divorce because of financial strife. So we don't want any of those things. And we're, as many great spiritual leaders and gurus, anybody would say, we're here to give. We all have a special gift, and we're here to contribute to life. It's what keeps us going. When you're not growing, you're dying. When you're not giving, you're not growing. When you look for opportunities, a way to contribute and make an impact on the world, that causes you to grow, because you have to add value and contribute significantly. So what are you doing today in your life? Are you binging on Netflix? Are you what is it that you're doing? Just all I'm asking for is just for you to evaluate your current circumstances and how can you better yourself in your profession and for yourself to get better. I know me personally, I'm in a transition period right now where I'm gonna begin applying for a job, and that's why this is relevant for me sharing, because I know a lot of you are in the same situation. You're looking for a job, and maybe your industry closed down, COVID shut you down, you're losing all your money. How are you gonna upgrade your skills, right? This is the time to start digging deeper. We have a lot of connections, networking, of course, via social media, and all these communication platforms, or whatever it is for us to communicate with one another. Start reviewing and making a resume. I haven't built a resume in a long time, and I've never even really made one before. I filled out applications, and this is the first time where I'm actually constructing something and trying to make it look professionally produced. You know why? Because I'm shooting for the stars, man. I'm really going for something significant. And ultimately, my contribution, it's my first ministry, my first responsibility and obligation is to my wife and to my family, and before them to my God. But I'm not here just to be loved, I'm here to love, right? The great Jesus said that. I'm not here to serve, to be served, I'm here to serve, and we must follow his example. All the great ones do it, so it doesn't matter regardless of what religion or faith orientation you have, we're here to give. And so I want to start imploring you that after you come out of this quarantine, that you come out the best version of yourself. And I've mentioned this before, and I'm not the only one who says it. And it's logical, it makes common sense. A lot of us think it's just a great vacation, just kick back and have that, wait for it to pass, collect your government check, your money, and just chill, right? But that's what losers do. That's what losers are doing. And if that's what you're doing, you've been acting like a loser. And I'm not doing this to offend you, but I'm telling you this to challenge you and to encourage you to have a life that's worth living. And that's the examined life. You need to have an examination for your actions, and that these actions will eventually will reap a harvest. And if you're not putting time in now, you're going to be regretful in the future. So your future self will thank you. So what can you do today? I'm saying in terms of your professional skills and your upgrade. And you can watch tons and loads of videos so you get knowledge, right? But even doing a Google search on what resumes look like, or cover letters, right? A cover letter? Man, these things are so updated now. We're in 2020 now. Last time I thought of maybe doing a resume was just so long ago, and to the way that they've modern. I mean, anybody who takes just a quick look at what Google Images would say what one of the best resumes look like for our time, 2020. I mean, these things are updated. They're fancy, right? For lack of a better term. And so they're really polished, professional, and modern is basically what I'm saying. And you need to be able to keep up with the sign, because right now, with everybody out of a job, or lots of people out of a job, and and all this transitioning, industries changing, you need to put yourself on the forefront, because when job listings start going up and job listings start happening, what are you going to fall back on? You're going to fall back on your past, what you've done. That's great, but that's what the average people are doing. That's what the rest of everybody's doing. And if you want that job, right, you don't want this opportunity to slip for you. You need to find yourself to get the advantage and to get the edge over them, and so that you make yourself employable, that you can stand out in front of a crowd. And so that challenge is going to be incumbent upon you. You can start investing and researching that whatever. See, now's the time to start from scratch. This is a reset for a lot of us. Right now, if you got your job taken, or you want to advance in your career, stop what you're doing. Really clean the slate. Like I said, it's like a complete reset on your phone. And what you do is you start researching, if I could do anything I wanted to do, right? If I could just wave a magic wand and I would choose a profession or choose a career or just even create one, what would it look like? And you take this time and use this opportunity to start envisioning that for yourself. You must have a compelling vision for not just only for your life, but for your profession, for the way that you're going to make money. For a lot of you, you don't care how you make money. You just care that you make it. But there's a lot of us that really care that there's a really link between the service that we do and the money we get back. I'm one of those types. You might be one of those types, but if you're one of the types like me, then you can appreciate this. If not, either way, we need to start, what is our ideal ultimate vision for ourselves? And even if you don't like making money, this is still your time. How would you like to enjoy it most, that the vehicle that you're using to make money, you can get the maximum amount of joy, benefit, juice, satisfaction, and pleasure out of it? Because life is short. And so we need to get crystal clear clarity, because clarity is power. And then once we can laser in on it, then we can start building ourselves and creating ourselves around that, molding ourselves and becoming adaptable, so that you become someone who an employer is going to be like, I want you on my team, right? So that we can have this force and be a force for good out in the world. Or maybe it's you that want to be an entrepreneur, an individual, and you want to take leadership and start leading the way, and that you can be able to be an employer of others, right? You can provide employment for other people. And so whatever this is time for you to get to know what you want, and to get even deeper than that, why you want it, because you're going to need that sense of mission, that sense of purpose that is going to drive you and propel you through the tough obstacles that are coming your way, because they are coming your way, right? Because life has a way where it wants to test your character and wants to see how bad do you want it. All right, so we reviewed some things, right? We're gonna use this opportunity, this quarantine opportunity, this pandemic as an opportunity. We're gonna use, it's called experience utilization. We're gonna use it as an opportunity for growth, and an opportunity for not just growth only in itself, but to prosper. And by doing that, we have to say not only what are our options, but we can do that as well, but what also are some opportunities that we want to create for ourselves, and who do you need to become to embody that, and to capture it, to go after what you want. And then of course knowing your why, because yes, you can be crystal clear exactly what it is you want, but remember, no great success story, no great hero's journey is without competition, without challenges. And you're going to have competitors, you're going to have competition, stiff competition, quite possibly, most likely more than not. And so it's more likely to assume that yes, you are, it is going to be true that you're going to face competition, and also to know that why it's got to matter the most to you, because people are talented out there. They are talented. They know how to make the perfect and build the perfect resume and cover letter. They know how to do these things. They know how to polish themselves, make themselves look professional. And if you're one of those people, keep working hard. Bravo to you. But there's also other people out there that are going to be the hardest darn working people, and hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, right? As the cliche or the bumper sticker goes. But it's true and it's a fact. So whatever process you're in, if you already have a head start, keep going. If you're a step behind, you need to start digging now. Okay, this is your chance in your opportunity. There's no excuses, and there's no reasons why you can't do it. Because if it's meant for you, and because you decide, you make a decision that is meant for you, that is your destiny, you're going to make it happen no matter what, then things will begin to unfold. And remember that even if you begin massively preparing for it, and you make this determined action, this commitment for it, even if at the end of the day you don't achieve it, all is not lost, because you become a super powerful version of yourself that is going to open up the gates for your next opportunity and for your next destination. So, Six Xavier Garcia, the Ultimate Psychology, signing out. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave in the comments below what passion you're pursuing, which job, what field that you're in, that you're going to be the best in your field and become number one. God bless you. I love you. And until the next video, love with freedom. Thank you very much. Bye. Peace.